Hello, dear Pisces. I will tell you today's horoscope for August 23rd, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Pisces. I'll tell you today's horoscope. It's a good time to be a Pisces, as life is smiling on you in various areas, especially in the financial part. You'll have a good time for a long time. If you find yourself in a difficult situation at the moment, don't worry, because the situation will improve quickly. If you go shopping, make a list. Don't get carried away by superfluous expenses. At the moment, your work plans are not going to materialize, but give time to time. You will spend more time than usual on your tasks, but it will be worth it. If you are looking for another job, your expectations are quite good. You will be worried about a decision you will have to make in an emotional problem. You will have to say yes or no to someone who insists, but who has not convinced you. In love, many things happen in a disturbing way, but just as they come, they go. You will recover quickly from any problem. You are on a good streak. You should better control your strength and rest more to recover energy. It is important that you do not fill your head with sad thoughts and worries. Do not think that all health problems can be solved by taking medication. An important recommendation for you: if in these past days there was some kind of disagreement or misunderstanding between you and someone you love, do not delay the words of arrangement and concord with your partner. Leave behind the critical scenes and the mutual blaming, because this type of attitude does not lead to anything good. Everything flows positively in your life, but you must be careful not to be reckless. Avoid telling romantic adventures from your past to your current partner, even if he or she asks you to, because it could cause feelings of hidden jealousy. Do not stop at obstacles if you are in love. Today your charisma is strong and your personality is surrounded by a tremendous halo of power. You may be worried and restless and feel the need to free yourself from ties that do not let you be happy. Take advantage of the summer to enjoy yourself, spend time on yourself, and disconnect from the stress you have had to endure. In love, you were worried about something that was happening in your love life and you couldn't find an explanation. Fortunately, everything is clearing up and the misunderstandings are forgotten. Now paths of harmony are opening up in your life that will enlighten you. Health. The ambient vibe is good for improving your condition if you suffer from problems associated with your throat or if you are thinking of starting some kind of complicated dental treatment. Your healing abilities are on the rise in this cycle. Work. Your capacity is very high, but in order to make the most of it you must be extremely organizational and have everything carefully arranged at work and at home. This way you will avoid wasting time and earn much more money and fortune. Despite the setbacks, you will be able to move forward with your economic projects. A business or project that was still unsigned and without giving any signs of life is beginning to move in your favor, and within a few days it will be crystallizing. Today's astral rhythm: high sexual energy level. Dangerous tendency: letting yourself be wrapped up in manipulative people that you should avoid. Feelings of guilt. Quote of the day: the worst ignorant person is not the one who ignores something, but the one who does nothing to overcome his ignorance. Relationship prediction: today things will go very well if your partner is a water sign and also an earth sign. The most tense relationship: avoid arguing with natives of the Aries sign. Your current compatibility is good, although there are problems with fire signs like Aries and Leo. If you are single, a unique opportunity will be presented to you in which you will be able to define your feelings towards a certain person. The universal number is 1. In numerology, the sum is reduced to a digit. Now I will tell you your favorable hours in matters of love, money, and business. They are given according to the standard time of Eastern Europe, and you must adapt them to your national time: 8 a.m., 2:15 p.m., 4:15 p.m., and 11:10 p.m. The lucky numbers and chance for you are 11, 17, 35, and 42. The special lucky number is 10 and your color is violet. Secrets to make a Pisces person fall in love with you. A Pisces, man or woman, wants to enjoy life without attracting attention. He or she does not aggressively seek glory. If it comes to him or her, he or she will welcome it, but at the same time he or she will feel a certain discomfort. The fact is that Pisces is a sign that wants to go unnoticed rather than attract attention. Love and mercy are what he or she has to give. He or she is represented by two fish swimming in opposite directions. Associating with these natives can encourage the couple, whether male or female, to share the euphoric escape from drugs or alcohol, or enjoy the time between daydreaming and living with the nature they like. They see reality not as it is, but as they would like it to be. Their fantasies are a decisive component of their personality, and they will feel understood and loved when they discover that their partner loves them in the way they aspire to be loved. That is why they can experience disappointment in search of true union. For them, love is the most complete feeling, but the most difficult to make lasting. They have a hard time defining their objectives. They spend a lot of their time trying to unravel their own confusion. Gentleness and placidity, sensitivity, telepathy, going unnoticed, preferring second place and not really enjoying notoriety when they have it, is their tendency. When they join another being, they never stop fearing betrayal. They are a little fragile and insecure. They need to constantly renew themselves, receive all kinds of intellectual, emotional, and sexual stimuli. They analyze the benefits of the relationship, what their partner needs, what they give them, and what they receive from them. They are committed and will not change their minds unless they meet someone who moves them to the point of losing control of their emotions. Pisces tend to get bored because they cannot stand routine and need to relieve the experience of monotony through stimuli of the most diverse nature. It is not easy to capture their full attention. To do so, you will have to keep the romance alive in all its splendor, almost like in a movie, pure fantasy and ascension. They require emotional and erotic stimuli that keep them excited, also with tension and commitment that gives them security. As a good Pisces, you are a born dreamer, always sailing the seas of your imagination. Today, your dreams will be so vivid and clear that you will feel like you have entered a James Cameron movie filmed with the latest virtual reality technology. Don't be surprised if you find yourself having conversations with aliens or giving a concert at Carnegie Hall. In love, your sensitivity will unleash all its power, making you exude more charm than a golden retriever puppy in a stuffed animal store. Enjoy the ride, Pisces. Love should not be a competition or a field of confrontation. It is important that you lower the level of passive aggressiveness that may be affecting your relationship with your partner. Remember that everything you do is done together and it is essential to support each other. Be grateful for your partner's efforts and give them security in their progress. If you have an important project in mind, you must fully commit to it for it to be successful. Consider putting aside other distractions and focus on the project that can really change your life. Leave aside what does not contribute to you and focus on what truly leads you to your goals. Today is a day to disconnect a little from your obligations as a productive being and dedicate time to your emotions and affections. Sometimes, daily emergencies keep us from connecting with our inner selves and with our loved ones. Give yourself that emotional space, take care of your relationships, and don't forget that you deserve moments of peace and enjoyment, too. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us become even better by becoming a patron of the channel. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help, we will continue to grow. You have been dreaming of making changes. This month they will begin to develop. If you feel apprehensive about what is happening, it is because you have been holding on for so long that you are running out of faith and ease. Circumstances have conspired against you, causing delays that have sapped your enthusiasm. The 2 full moons in August, the second of which is in your sign, signal an era of emotional and financial security. Embrace the changes that are coming. They want the best for you. You finally have a day of solutions in your family and domestic matters before you. The good lunar effluvium in the earth element, very similar to you, inspires you and puts you in a privileged position when it comes to making decisions. You captivate and conquer even with little effort, and you don't need to do anything extraordinary to attract happiness. The more difficult the situation seems, the quicker the necessary solutions will emerge. And even if you now find yourself in the middle of a problem that seems too serious for you, you will be able to resolve it happily. There is no point in complicating your mind with conflictive people. You should go on trips more often or do activities that have to do with going out to other places. It doesn't have to be to very far away places. Today will be a special and magical day for you. Take advantage of all the good vibes that surround you. Your motto for these days: give love to receive love. Today will also be an excellent day for you to remember the good deeds, to share all the magnificent things with the people around you. Good things and good deeds bring very positive things to your life, as well as blessings, encouragement, and above all, happiness. Don't isolate yourself from the people close to you because it won't do any good. In general, you tend to enter into emotional relationships that are too conflictive because you tend to idealize others too much. The result of this behavior is disappointment and later disenchantment. Learn to be more realistic once and for all, or you will always stumble over the same stone in matters of love. Open your heart to that real person who is trying to win your love and do not keep making false steps. If your current relationship is working and you feel good next to someone very dear and endearing to you, do not ruin your love life with something wrong. Deep down in your heart, you know that you are acting in a bad way. The decisions you are making at this point in your life are not the best. For this day, the best thing you can do is to be cautious and intelligent, since any bad decision can be the cause of a disaster in your love life. You will finally be able to reach that heart that you thought was impossible to attract to you, and you will begin to live a very different cycle than the one you were used to. Many things from the past that caused you problems have been overcome and forgotten, fortunately. Receive a good impact, so do not be negatively impressed by the complaints and moans of a hypochondriac person who could infect you with their worries and cause you a lot of depression. Remember to take the necessary precautions to avoid all kinds of illnesses. Just because you are in good health doesn't mean you are not prone to illness. Play sports, go for a run, because it is important to stay hydrated. This can be a simple excuse for you to get sick. Keep your enthusiasm and don't get discouraged if your work merits go unnoticed at the moment, because they really aren't. Those who observe you closely are aware of your ability as a hardworking employee, and in a few days you will receive a pleasant surprise. Cheer up! If you are still looking for a job, today could be the big day, so don't give up. And if you receive more than one job offer, carefully analyze which of the two suits you best. It's not about being a slave either. So hold your head high, aim for the best, and remember that attitude is very, very important. If you are in the middle of a financial legal dispute in the courts, with judges and lawyers, you should hire qualified professional services. The money invested in that advice will multiply by far, and you will recover your investment in a short time. A touch of fortune is coming that you had not anticipated. It is important that you learn to separate your emotional situation from your finances, since these 2 points are not compatible and, if not, you may find yourself in great trouble later on. Today it is necessary that you make decisions based on what is most viable for your finances. This is due to the economic situation that you are about to experience. It may be good at the moment, but do not be overconfident. Good things can also take an unexpected turn. Today there is a storm brewing in your work environment, Pisces. Although you are not the cause of the chaos that may occur, you will probably be affected by a situation that will affect everyone. However, with your eagle eye and your super intuition to foresee problems, you could avoid disaster. Pay close attention today to what is happening around you and try to warn whoever is failing in some matter. Your life-saving intervention will be greatly appreciated by everyone. If you are in a relationship, you may be noticing that things are no longer working on a daily basis. This is a small crisis that has an easy solution. Remember the things that made you fall in love with your partner, and you will realize that it wasn't that big of a deal, or it isn't that big of a deal. Don't throw everything away or you will regret it. Pisces, today you might see things in a way that might make others uncomfortable, but it is crucial that you trust your perceptions. Sometimes, your unique vision is what sets you apart and allows you to make decisions that others wouldn't dare to consider. On this day, you need to cultivate that self-confidence. If you have the opportunity to express what you feel to someone, do so with the certainty that your emotions and thoughts are valid. At the moment, Pisces is feeling very well and complete, largely thanks to the good decisions you have made regarding your future. This day promises to bring more blessings, especially in the professional aspect. Don't let the desire to escape overwhelm you when you feel trapped. Today is not the time to back down. If you are in a stage of study and have gone through a period of low grades, today is the perfect day to get back on the right path. The key is in the change of mentality that you have recently experienced, which now fills you with energy and determination to move forward in your career in the best possible way. Don't let the opinions of your parents or other authority figures deviate you from your path. Remember that control of your life and your destiny is only yours. Each person has their own path in life, and although listening to advice is valuable, in the end it is you who must make the decisions. It is a good time to experiment with new things and also to rediscover what you already know, but have not yet fully explored. If you feel stuck in a rut, it's important to look for ways to innovate and vary your activities. Routine, although comfortable, can become a trap that keeps you from your full potential. Today is shaping up to be an excellent day at work. Good news related to a project you presented some time ago is on the way. This news will not only be a recognition of your effort, but it could open doors to opportunities that will fill you with happiness and personal satisfaction. If you've been waiting for a career advancement, this is the time when you could receive that boost you've longed for. If you're single, you may have heard discouraging rumors about what the person you're interested in might be saying about you. However, the stars assure you that these rumors are nothing more than falsehoods. Don't let these comments discourage you. True love will come to you at the right time, and when it does, you'll be ready to receive it. You're beginning to notice that there are new opportunities to love, but you don't feel ready to take that path yet. Don't rush, everything comes in its own time. Remember that you have a special gift for discovering and highlighting the best in people, and that talent will help you when you decide to open your heart again. It is crucial that before making any kind of complaint or reproach, you reflect on your own behavior. It is common that, when criticizing others, we are pointing out aspects that we ourselves need to improve. Avoid projecting your insecurities or emotions on your partner, and instead, work on being a positive example. Today could be a day full of pleasant moments for you and your partner. Take advantage of this energy to plan something special that strengthens your connection. Although you may have many activities in mind, meeting someone new should not be your priority right now. Dedicate time to your personal projects and your individual growth. Romantic relationships will come when you are truly ready to receive them. You are doing an excellent job to achieve your goals. Do not let your desires deviate you from the path. You have a project in mind that has been occupying a large part of your thoughts, and you know that it will be a success. Don't wait any longer to put it into practice or present it to the right people. You have the support of a close friend who will be there to help you make your dreams come true. If you feel weak today, it is likely that this feeling is more related to your emotional state than to your physical health. The best way to combat this discomfort is to fill yourself with enthusiasm and remember all the reasons you have to be grateful. You are healthy, you have the ability to work, and you have a group of people who support you unconditionally. Do not allow the concerns of others to affect your mood. Maintain a positive approach and take care of yourself. Pisces cannot continue to deny the things you feel. Everything you have felt in these days is the product of a good mental state that is giving you greater security and better answers to the path you are taking and that you have had in mind for some time, so you have to be able to move forward. Love brings difficulties for those who have been in a relationship for a long time. You may have to make an important decision about continuing the commitment. This is a relationship that can be saved if the right things are done, but it takes the will of both parties to do so. Pisces is in an ideal moment at work. You can rest easy, since you are very well evaluated and you are an example to follow for the rest of your colleagues. You will receive a congratulations in the mail, which could bring you extra money later on. Don't lose it now. You begin to emerge from the dark place you were in. Pisces tends to go very low when something doesn't work out. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.